Hey guys, it's Kevin Carr from Mike Boyle Strength Conditioning and Movement is Medicine, and today we're going to go over isometric calf raise holds. This is going to be a great exercise variation for people who might have an irritated or sensitive Achilles tendon. Typically, if you start with dynamic variations like hops and bounds or regular calf raises, it can further irritate a tendon that's already a little bit pissed off. So what I want to typically start with in rehab is just an isometric hold. Isometrics can be a great tool to reduce the sensitivity of the tendon and begin developing strength without any lengthening of the tissue that might cause irritation. I would recommend starting unilateral if possible. That's going to ensure that we're actually getting load into the affected tissues that we want. If we start bilateral, they're typically going to cheat to one side. I would only use a bilateral variation if someone was extremely weak or extremely sensitive, and then eventually try to get them to a unilateral hold as soon as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to get them up against the wall here, okay, just for some support, some balance, and I'm going to load on my left side. And what I want to do is I want to get up as high as I can into plantar flexion up on my toes. I don't want to be sinking too deep on the knee. I want to try to get pretty high up. And we're just going to hold and try to maintain that heel lift for as long as possible. What I would say in terms of programming is start with something short like a 20-second hold and do it on both sides, even if you're just rehabbing on one side. Over time, start to increase the length. See if we can get to 30 seconds, then 45 seconds, and then a minute. And then see if we can just start to build the volume doing 1 minute long holds on each side. Although it doesn't sound that hard, you're going to find it's actually much more difficult than you realize. And for someone with a sensitive Achilles tendon, you're definitely going to often see that they have a marked weakness on the affected side. When they compare to their non-affected side, they're typically going to be much stronger on this one, weaker on the affected one. We want to try to get that evened out. You're also going to find, as short as a couple of days of doing this, you're typically going to find a pretty big reduction in sensitivity and stiffness on that irritated side. That's the goal, is we're going to reduce that sensitivity, start to get it to be able to tolerate load, and then we want to work towards normal eccentric, concentric variations before eventually progressing into dynamic variations like jumping and hopping. Thanks for watching this. Let me know if you enjoyed it back down in the comments. See you next time.